So next we will see about collection methods. What are all the methods are available in collection? The general definition of collection present a group of to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity. We need action. So how can I represent this? Here so this one we can consider it as an entity, single entity. Now these are objects. All these things are objects. All these things are objects. More specifically, individual objects. Individual objects. So say here 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, object 9, object 10, object 11. Now, what are all the methods are available? Now we will talk about the methods are available in collection interface. First one, boolean add object. So the first method we are talking about add. So what are all the methods we discuss here? These methods are applicable throughout the collection hierarchy. So it can be applied to array list, linked list, sorted set, queue, priority queue, for anything under the collection. Under the collection we can use it to any. Second one, boolean add all collection C. So the first method, to add a particular element, whatever the element we insert, it is of object type only, so that is why the argument type is object. The argument type is object, and then a boolean add all. Okay, if any a collection, okay, if I want to insert any collection, if I want to insert all the elements inside that collection, then we can use add all method. You can notice the first letter is in the smaller case. In Java convention, the method name, okay, the first letter will be in the small case, and the second letter will be second word, the second word will be in the uppercase, without giving any spaces in between, without giving any spaces in between. Next method is boolean remove object. Oh, to remove a particular object, to remove a particular object, we will be using remove, then boolean remove all collection C. To remove all the elements in that particular collection, the argument type is a particular collection. If we supply a particular collection, all the elements in that collection will be removed. Next, retain all. Retain all. Collection C. Retain all collection C. Now, what this method does is it will be retaining the elements of this particular collection. This method will be retaining the elements in this particular collection, the elements present in this particular collection. It will be retaining the elements of this particular collection and removing other elements except this collection element. Remove all the elements except this collection element, removing all the elements except this collection, removing all the elements. Then sixth method is void clear. Void clear. This method will clear all the element. This method will be removing all the elements in the particular collection. Next method, boolean contains. A boolean contains object. Boolean contains object O. This method will be returning true if the particular object that we have supplied in this argument is present. If the particular object is present in the collection, then it will be returning true. Then boolean contains all collection C. This method will be returning true if all the elements in this collection this method will returns true if all the elements in this particular collection is present. So this in order to return true. This collection, okay, so the particular, we will be calling this on some particular collection object. Okay, we will be calling this method on particular collection object. Then it will be checking whether all the elements in this collection is present or not in the called object. Then it will be returning true. So the next one is empty. Is empty. Is empty. It will be checking whether the particular collection is empty or not. Whether the particular collection is empty or not. So we can know the size. We can know the size by using size method. We can call this size method on any collection object to know the size of that particular collection. Next method, object to array. So in some cases we might want to convert the collection into array object. We might want to convert the collection into array. We might want to convert the collection into array. Why? Because of its performance compared to collection. Arrays performance is high, so sometimes we might want to convert the collection objects collection into array. For that operation we will be using to array. And next one, one missing, seventh one. boolean contains object o object o. Okay, then we have iterator. So why do we need this iterator? So this iterator will be returning the objects one by one. Okay, in order to get the objects one by one, we will be using this iterator. To get the objects one by one, to get the objects one by one, we'll be using this iterator method.